What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we continue the Gauntlet Series for the OnePlus Buds for earbuds. Episode 1 was a lot of fun, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So let's go ahead and give you our next opponent for these guys is the CMF Buds 2 Plus. Now, I think this was one of the ones I picked. I thought it would be a very, very interesting head-to-head. I'd like to see how these two would match up. Just because I just wanted to see it. I thought it was, as soon as one of the ones I knew I wanted these ones to go up against was the CMF Buds Plus, and just interested to see how they would compare and contrast in this one. So, as always, if you're interested in seeing price specs and app breakdowns for either or both of these, I'll leave links to them to my unboxing videos in the description, as well as I'll leave links to where you can pick up one or both of these if you are interested. All right, so before we dive in, let's go ahead and take a look at one of each. They are both of the STEM style form factors. All right, as you can see here, you've got, I think the if you look at them here, I think the CMF, the Buds 2 Plus, their stem is a little wider than the Buds 4, just by eyeballing it, just not too much, but a little bit wider. It looks like they're just a slight bit taller, but overall pretty much almost the same type of design. There's definitely some different, a few subtle differences between the two when it comes to the stem and everything. I am using the stock large ear tips for testing. I get good seal for ANC and as well as audio. Both of them look really nice in my opinion. Very light, both of them. A lot of fun. All right, so what we're going to do is a lot of fun to wear, that is. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and go through our testing, and then we're going to come back for our sound test. Stay strapped in. This is a mic test with the OnePlus Buds 4 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the OnePlus Buds 4 earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the OnePlus Buds 4 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the OnePlus Buds 4 earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the CMF Buds 2 Plus earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the CMF Buds 2 Plus earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Buds 2 Plus earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Buds 2 Plus earbuds in a crowded location. All right, we are out for ANC test with the OnePlus Buds 4 earbuds. Let me paint the picture. We got traffic behind me going back and forth. We got a nice gentle breeze blowing. And we do have the rail yards over here in the distance, but when they get to rolling, it gets pretty loud as well. I have the Buds 4s in transparency mode. So, and I tell you, everything is pretty clear. I can hear the cars going back and forth. I got the wind going in, and I can hear that just as fine as also. So everything is sounding pretty clear, no muffled sound at all on that. So let's go ahead and flip these guys into noise canceling. All right, I got noise canceling turned on, and it's turned on high. And let me show y'all again. I don't know if you can see it, but it's set to high. And I'm gonna have to tell you right now, it's doing a pretty good job. Now, I had a car just blow past. I could barely hear it on there. Is it blocking it out completely? Absolutely not. But it did lower the overall sound of the tires running across the asphalt out here. Again, I got wind noise, but I did have wind noise in transparency. I don't hear it now, but I do feel it on my skin and everything. So it's doing a really good job there. Okay, the car is just passing now. I could barely hear them. Again, not 100% complete silence, but they're doing a really good job of blocking out. Now, two things I want to let you guys know. One, I did switch out the ear tips from the mediums to the large to get a better seal. And two, I am not listening to any audio at this time during this test. This is strictly the strength of the noise canceling on these earbuds. So with that being said and everything I just mentioned, well, how would I rate these? 1 being absolute trash, 10 being the best there is ever so far. I would give these guys 7, a solid 7. Like I said, it's not blocking out all the noise. It's just more like quieting it down. But again, it did take out the wind noise though. The wind noise going through the mics is gone. I don't hear that at all. So I give them credit for that. And there was some trains. I saw some trains in the distance. Because that's a distant sound, it kind of muffled that out pretty good as well. But yeah, a definite 7. I'm comfortable with that. Not bad for for just your standard Buds 4. So again, this has been the ANC test for the OnePlus Buds 4 earbuds. All right, we are out for a noise canceling test for the CMF Buds 2 Plus. We've got them in. All right, right now we are in transparency mode on the earbuds, and I have to admit, everything is coming through nice and clear. I got some traffic noise, cars running back and forth. I did have some trains in the back, but I guess they went past. But still, we got some wind noise. So we got a good test bed here for this test. So right now, actually the transparency is doing a really good job. I am hearing everything nice and clear, nice and natural. So there's nothing that sounds muffled at all. So let's go ahead and put these guys in noise canceling. All right, noise canceling has been turned on and it is set to high. And I had to admit, it did get a little quieter. I can still hear the vehicles driving past left and right. The wind noise, that's the word, is I can't hear that, but I can feel it on my skin. But as far as the vehicles running back and forth, I can still hear them. They're not as loud as they were in transparency mode, so you do get that difference there. Again, I'm rocking the large ear tips on these, and also not listening to any audio whatsoever during this test. This is strictly the strength of the ANC technology in these earbuds that we're featuring here. So again, I can still, the cars back and forth, I can hear them, not as loud, but I can hear them. So if I had to rate these from 1 to 10, 1 being absolute trash, 10 being the best ever, I would have to give these, I'd say about a solid 7. Solid 7. I have to be honest with it. I mean, again, they're blocking out some sounds, but I can still hear these cars. And it's not as loud as they would be if I had in transparency mode, like I said before, but a solid 7 would fit them there, all right? So this has been the ANC test for the CMF Buds Plus, Buds 2 Plus. All right, we are back in for the sound test. We're gonna start off with the Buds 4 earbuds here. We are in the Hey Melody app. I want to quickly show you guys my EQ settings. All right, let me see, here we go. This is my EQ set. I'm gonna move this up a little closer so you guys can see it. That's my settings here. So if you want to try them, go ahead and do so. Let me know what you think if you do. All right, so also want to show you guys, I do have the bass wave set to number 2. So that way, I think I get a nice balance there. Good, powerful bass, but not too overpowering and yet not too light sounding when I'm listening to songs and everything. So let's go ahead and jump in. We got our first song queued up. Let's go ahead and get the Buds 4 in. Let's cut the camera over. All right, we're going to make sure that we got noise canceling turned on. Noise canceling is turned on and it is set to high on here. Let me get our cutaway in so you guys can see. Noise canceling is turned on and it is set to high. All right, so let's go ahead. We're going to start off with Dominique Feels I Me. Feeling Good. I hope I'm pronouncing her name right. All acapella. Let's get into it. Let's check our volume level. All right, we're there. Again, nice clarity. Nice. The background vocalists sound nice and clear. Good separation. You got a decent sound stage. Not too tight, but Again, her breathing rhythm is picked up nicely. Her enunciation of words, the B's, P's, and T's, popping. And very clear. I love how the background vocalists fill in. Absolutely love it. Again, just the clarity of its sound. It's really, really good here. All right. Let me go ahead. I can listen to that. I just love when they're harmonizing together. It sounds so clean. All right. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead. We're going to switch over to the Buds 2 Plus and see how they handle song number 1. All right. We're back in for the CMF Buds 2 Plus. We are in the Nothing X app. Let's go ahead and take a look at my settings here. We got noise canceling turned on. We do have spatial audio. Have it set to fixed on these. All right, we got the ultra bass boost turned on as well. We have that set to level 3. And let's see, we got, just want to quickly show you my equalizer as well. Let's go into custom. It will let me. Let's back up. I think I went into the wrong one. Nope, that's it. There it is. I guess that's it. It should allow me to get into the enhanced one, but I don't think it's allowing me to do that. Actually, I'm sorry. Here we. I have. All right, show you. That's my personal sound profile. I have that turned on as well. I'm trying to get into my. Let's see if I turn spatial audio off. Will it allow me to go into my? See, there was a. Whoops. Could have swore there was a special graphic equalizer on here. Let me see. Okay, we do have LDAC turned on as well. So I think in the app, I just want to quickly show you guys. Oh, LDAC wasn't turned on. So we're going to turn it on here in the phone as well. All right. Now, I thought there was an actual way to get into the enhanced EQ setting, the graphic equalizer. But I guess that's it right there. So that's basically what we're working at with the CMF Buds 2 Plus. I think that's specific to the Nothing earbuds. So there we go. Let's go ahead and get these guys in. All right. We got them in. Let's go ahead and flip the camera. Got confused with my settings there between them and the Nothing earbuds. So there we got that ironed out. All right. So what we're going to go now is we're in. Noise canceling is turned on high. Let's get our cutaway. All right. Here we go. I just want to make sure we get our music up. Let's check our volume level. All right, we are ready to go. Here we go. Song number 1. It got after all my mix up and stuff with the CMF Buds 2 Plus. Let's get it. Okay, decent volume right out the bat. Could go up an extra tick. Let's go ahead and do that. All right, there we go. Extra 2 ticks. So now we're there at the sweet spot. Good clarity there. Again, getting all the nuance, the letter and the word enunciation, the breathing rhythm. She sounds so nice and clear. Nice and deep sounding too. Again, background vocalists sound nice and clear. Got good spacing. And I like the harmonizing. I like that. Oh yeah, go listen to that. I'm telling you, either earbud, I could listen to that for a while. All right, again, nice and clear. I liked everything there. The one thing that I did not pick up on, or maybe it might be just me, is the echoing. There is a slight echoing in there that some earbuds and headphones pick up and some don't. I didn't pick it up here on either one of these now that I mentioned it. If again, it could be just me as well, but it didn't come through. All right. Both I did like the clarity and all the nuance from both of these earbuds in this first song. Let's get over to our second. All right, we're back in for song number 2. It's Pony by Werenoi. We got the Buds 4 in. Let's go ahead and flip the camera. Let's get our cutaway. All right, here we go. Song number 2. This is I consider the bass song. Here we go. And nice and loud. I ain't got to turn them down at all. I love it. Clear vocals, although I don't understand what he's saying, but I like how clear he's coming through. Ooh, that bass rumble is nice. Oh, that's so good. Oh, that's clean. That's clean. All right, I love how that low bass rumble, man, is so good. So, oh yeah, again, vocals nice and clear, nice sound stage. Ooh, that bass hit. Oh, and then you got the low end. Oh my goodness. Oh, that's so good. I love it. Let's turn it up a little bit. All right, we good right there. All right. I'm running over a little bit, but I want to hear this another bass hit at this high volume level. It sounds so clean. All right, here we go. Woo! Yes. All right, let's back it down. Oh, God, that bass is sick. That bass is so sick. All right, here we go. That bass is crazy, crazy. Oh, my goodness. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to flip straight over to the Buds 2 Plus. All right, we're going to back this up. We got the Buds 2 Plus in now. Here we go. Song number 2. Let's get it. Okay. Clear vocals. Nice. I mean, I had to turn it up a couple notches, but I like where we at. I ain't got to turn up no more. Very clear. Okay. Nice little rumble. I like that. I like that low end. Nice. Let's turn this up a little bit. Oh, yeah. Again, the vocals coming in nice and clear. I'm waiting for that bass hit. I'm up at a higher volume level, but I'm waiting at the bass hit. All right, here we go. Oh, nice. Okay. Nice hit, and then the rumble out, clean. Oh, very clean. All right. Okay, we pause that. Let me turn this back down. I like the how clear the vocals were. Nice punch, nice bass punch on it, especially at a higher volume level. It is not excuse me, distorted. Sorry about that, my allergies. But it sound really, really good. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and get into our third song of this challenge. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in for song number 3, our instrumental song. We got Home by Kenny G. Let's go ahead and get our cameras flipped over. We've got the Buds 4 in. We got our camera up. Let's get it. And nice, clear, crisp high keys. Good transition to the low keys. Oh, that saxophone is so crisp. Again, I love the rumble of the low keys. Even when every time they're struck, it got that nice low end bass to it. I love it. I like that detail. Again, soundstage is decent, but that saxophone is sounding very crisp, very clear. Again, I like the balance between the separation and the balance between the keyboard and the saxophone. No one's like over top of each other, which is great. All right. Again, I love the crispness of the saxophone. I like that little low end bass that we was getting from the low keys on this. Just sound really good. All right, let's go ahead and pop these out. We're gonna go directly into the Buds 2 Plus. We got them in. We're gonna do a quick test. All right, we are there. We're gonna back this song up. All right, here we go. Song number 3, Buds 2 Plus. Let's go. All right, again, I had to turn this up 2 notches. Again, like the transition though. Nice transition from the crisp high keys to the low keys. Crisp saxophone. Crisp. I do like the when the low keys are struck, you do get that nice little rumble through. Sounding really good. Man, that saxophone sounds so good. I gotta turn these up a little more. Okay. Man, that saxophone is just sounding so good. I love the clarity of it. Again, you got good balance and separation with the keyboard and saxophone, but man, it just sounds so crisp. It was a brighter sounding on the saxophone, but again, didn't overpower the keyboard. But man, it just sounded really, really good. All right, so what we're gonna do now is we'll go ahead and get this cleaned up. We're gonna come back. We're gonna break down all the categories between these two, and we're gonna pick our winner of episode 2. Stay strapped in. All right, we are back in, and man, this was a great head-to-head. I really enjoyed it. It was one of the ones I just wanted to see for myself, that I was thinking about, and I'm glad I'm able to pull this off, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I do. So let's go ahead and break this down. First, the price. That point will go to the CMF Buds 2 Plus. They are the cheaper of the two. Moving on to our app, I'm going to give them both points on the app. I think they both do just enough. Actually, you know what? Scratch that. I'm going to give that point to the OnePlus because they give you spatial audio features. You've got enhanced bass feature. You got your personalized sound profile you can set up. So my mistake. That point will go only to the OnePlus Buds Pro on that one, okay? Or it's OnePlus Buds 4, not Pro, OnePlus Buds 4. All right, so moving on, we've got our mics, okay? I'm going to give, that's a tough one. I'm going to give that slight edge to the OnePlus Buds 4, mainly because even though the Buds 4 Plus, they kind of when you're in a crowded area or whatever, they block out more of the ambient noise, the environmental noise when you're talking on the phone, so you don't hear a lot of that background noise through the mic. Whereas the thing is that you do hear some of the environmental noise leaks in with the OnePlus, but you sound clearer regardless. I hope that makes sense. I was just going through my testing and stuff, and yeah, they sound clearer, even despite the fact that they allow more ambient sound to leak in than the Buds 2 Plus. So I'm going to give that point to the Buds 4 on that one. All right, now we go to noise canceling, they both get a check on it. I think they're rated the exact same number, 7.0 in my opinion. So they both get a point for that. All right, so now going into our music, our sound tests. Okay, basically first song, both of them did a really good job of producing the acapella, the vocals, the nuances of the lead vocalist, and how the background vocalists were nice and clear and filled in the song. However, I think the OnePlus Buds 4 are much louder earbuds than the Buds 2 Plus. I did have to turn these up a couple notches to have them match the OnePlus Buds 4 at my preferred listening level. So, yes, they are definitely the louder of the two earbuds, but they both did a really good job of producing the clarity, and the nuance of both the lead and background singers in song number 1. Song number 2, Pony by Werinoy. Both of them gave me that nice bass, that punch bass, then that low end bass. It sounds so good on both of them, but it just really clear. The vocalists were nice and clear as well on there, and it was just a fun to listen to on both sides of this. Man, it was just real good, just that thump, and then you got that bass knock to go with the low end. It was just really good. All right, then go ahead and our third song, Kenny G, Home. Again, the transition from the high keys to the low keys was really good on both of them, and the low keys, whenever struck throughout the course of the song, was nice and nicely represented on both earbuds. In my opinion, it really got picked up nicely. The lead saxophone, very crisp on both. You got great separation, but good spacing between the keyboard and saxophone. No one overpowered the other, so the balance was there as well. It was a really nice to listen to both of them. Listen to that song on both of these earbuds. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick my winner of this one. I'm going to have to go with the OnePlus Buds 4 if I had to choose between these two. Although I do like the Buds 2 Plus. They are probably my top earbud under $100, and they show improve because they really did do a good job of sticking with the Buds 4. So I really am impressed with these guys. But again, my winner on this one would be the OnePlus Buds 4. One, the volume. They're naturally loud, a naturally louder earbud. The bass was slightly better, like slightly more powerful, had a little bit more punch than on the Buds 2 Plus, but the Buds 2 Plus is nothing to sneeze at, in my opinion. When it comes to the bass, they did a really good job there. You could just tell the difference between the two. If the Buds 2 Plus, their natural volume was a little louder, I would have another really tough time of choosing between these two. That's how close these ones are to the Buds 4. Again, love the clarity. Again, the mics were decent. Again, they let in a little more ambient noise. I already discussed it, but if they did block out a little bit more ambient noise during the phone call or doing them, then these guys, it would be far and away the better choice. But man, I just have to go with them on this one overall. So the winner, the OnePlus Buds 4 episode 2, and this will wrap up that episode. If you like what you see, go and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue to do videos like this and others, go and hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. We got 2 more contestants for the Buds 4, and we're going to see how they pair up against them. So you definitely want to tune in for that and my other unboxing videos I got to do, and other Gauntlet Series I have to get through as well. So you definitely want to stay tuned for that. And everything else, hit the subscribe, notification bell, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.